Hearts sit top joint of the table, but in reality we should be 2 points clear after Celtic robbed Kilmarnock yesterday. But we're not going to sing about that, we're not going to shout about that. The only thing we're going to be singing when we take on Celtic in a top of the table clash is Claudio Braga. Claudio Braga. Welcome back, guys, to Son of Scotland TV, and it's been a while since I uploaded. It's been over a month. Jesus. Peeps, man, what is happening? Yeah, I always say I'm going to be doing daily uploads and then something crazy goes down and before I know it, I'm missing for 2 or 3 months, but I'm back now. I'm going to get daily uploads, going to try and upload, I don't know, maybe even twice a day, but we'll start with once, okay? We'll settle for a small number, the smallest number of them all, and then we'll maybe try and gradually push things up. But that's what we need to do in the league table. So the last time, I think I made a video, we just defeated Dundee United by 3-2. That was great. That was enough to keep us top of the table. Since then, yeah, a little bit of a downgrade. We got knocked out of the Scottish League Cup against St Mirren. Here, it can happen. St Mirren's a good team. I'm not too bothered about it. I thought we underperformed. We weren't at our best. But listen, I knew it was going to be a tough game in Paisley. I can't sit here and act like it's a disaster. Anyone can lose in Paisley to St Mirren, so is what it is. I'm not happy about it. I predicted us to win the League Cup, but it's been a pretty good season so far, apart from that. Then we took on Motherwell at Tynecastle and 3-0 in. Honestly, I'm thinking, holy shit, that's the bubble burst. The bubble has well and truly burst. But then we just found something. I don't know what. It was maybe we just the entire team drunk like 10 cans of Red Bull each or something, because we just got a shitload of energy and we were on the attack, and we ended up drawing that game 3-3 when we probably should have won it, to be fair. Now, the Motherwell goalkeeper, yeah, he was a bit fortunate. He did help us out a little bit, so I'll appreciate that. Look, we could have won it, but that would have been extremely unfair on Motherwell. So even though it was a draw, and at the start of the game, I would have considered that 2 points dropped. The fact that we were 3-0 down and we came back and got a draw and had a chance to win it, that showed me that this team's got resiliency. That shows me that this team is not going to give up. So I was relatively pleased. We then went 1-0 down against Livingston. I'm thinking, shit, here we go again. But we did win it late on with Kizaridis. Great goal, by the way. So, yeah, listen, that was good. 3 points. Going to Livingston, never an easy place, never an easy fixture, especially away from home. And then, on Saturday there, 13th of September, we take on Rangers at Ibrox, and we inflict the first defeat on the Teddy Bears this season in the league by beating them by 2-0. Now, listen, was there some controversial decisions? Yes, and having watched them back, if I was Rangers, I would feel hard done by. I would. Now, the first goal, it's a handball for Shankland, but I'm pretty sure by the rules, because they didn't score directly from that, it might count. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I am. But I think because Shankland didn't score, it's deemed okay as it was like an accidental handball. I think that's the rules. I'm not entirely sure. But then Rangers score with an equaliser. Not a lot of contact on the keeper. I understand that these are given, but at the same time, I would have been frustrated if Hearts scored this and it was chopped off. So I can feel a little bit why Rangers fans are upset here. And then the penalty, originally, I did think he got clipped. And the more I seen it, I'm thinking maybe it was a bit of a dive. So listen, I think the decisions did go in our favour, but I still believe we were the superior team. I think we played the better football, and I definitely think we deserved to win, and we did win. So that's all that really matters at the end of the day. That gives us 13 points then, out of a possible 15. We've scored 12 goals in 5 games, which is really, really good, so I'm happy with that. Conceded 6, which, isn't ideal. Perhaps we could concede less, I get it, but honestly, teams in the league are conceding less than us anyway. There's teams conceding more than us, so you look at Kilmarnock, they've conceded 8, Livy 8, Falkirk 7, Motherwell 7, Dundee United 8, Hibernian 7, and some of those teams have actually played a game less than us, so it's not great defensively, but we've scored more than anybody. No one's close to us. The closest team in terms of goals scored would be Dundee United. So yeah, our goal difference +6, Celtic currently +7. We're 1 behind them in the goal difference department. If Magnuson had scored instead of hitting the post against Rangers, we would be top. If John Cheaton didn't give Celtic that penalty against Kilmarnock, we would have been top, and that would have been ideal. after 5 games. If we had a 2-point lead over Celtic, how great would that have been? Unfortunately, we don't. We're level. But up next, we've got Falkirk, and I believe we can beat them. Of course, I believe we could beat them, but what I mean is, I actually really think we'll beat them, and I think we'll do it comfortably. And I think that's going to give us a good chance to add to our goal difference. And potentially, Celtic are taking on Hibs, so even if Celtic win next week, or 2 weeks' time when they take on Hibs, I still think that we can do enough against Falkirk to leapfrog Celtic either way. And Celtic beating Hibs isn't going to be easy. That's going to be a tough game too. But I do expect us to defeat Falkirk by maybe 3 or 4. I'm hoping so, at least. That's what I want. So hopefully that can happen. And hopefully we can go top of the table. But that's going to do it for now, guys. We're top. Things are looking good. I'll catch you in the next one. Going to be doing regular daily videos from now on. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys are too. I do apologise for just disappearing and pissing off all the time. But I'm back now. So stay tuned. And yeah, we'll get Daily Hearts content here. But things are looking good, guys. Joint top. Gotta love it. Hit the like button, subscribe, and peace.